Today I woke up feeling significantly more excited to immediately jump out of bed and log into StarCraft 2. If you watched the live stream yesterday, you may have noticed that I went on a little bit of a winning streak. I think I went right around like 17 wins with a single loss, mostly against people in Grandmaster League, so we easily had one of the best ladder sessions of 2017, and we are already getting to the end of the year, right? So easily one of the best ladder sessions and probably the best one that I will see in a little bit of time. Now, I think I started up the live stream being right around rank 350, maybe 400 or so on the North American server. And I ended up the stream, and get this, I ended up the stream right around rank 180. Now, the Grandmaster ladder is obviously the top 200 on the server. It's the highest league you can reach in StarCraft 2. I woke up in the morning knowing that the ladder would be once again regenerated right around 5 AM or so over here in Europe, and I was greeted with this screen right here. You have been promoted, Winky Face, which is one of my accounts, to the 1v1 Grandmaster League. Now, I actually just quickly looked it up as well before starting up this video. The last time that I was in Grandmaster League was in 2013. It's been a little bit of time. Obviously, the game has changed a lot. I've always maintained right around, top 1,000. That has always sort of been my goal. If there's, several hundred thousands of people laddering every season, I want to be at the very least, at like the 0.1% or so at the top of the ladder, at the very least, so I can hopefully make good, good YouTube videos and good content as well. I didn't necessarily aim for being Grandmaster this season, although I've been playing a lot of Zerg recently. I've been really enjoying the new strategies and the new playstyles and whatnot, and I did notice that I've been winning a lot of games, but I did not quite expect to be able to make it to Grandmaster League, in particular in the middle of a season. Usually the GM MMR goes up and up and up the longer that a season goes on. So I'm happy to see that I can actually break into the GM ladder as well while a season is going on. Now, for all I know, right, I might actually go on a losing streak later today. And for all I know, I may be kicked out again in the morning. I secretly do hope that I can maintain it until the, until the very end of the season. But, it's obviously going to require a lot of games. It's going to require a very solid win-loss ratio. But at the very least, there's no denying that I once again have indeed been promoted to Grandmaster League. I'm not gonna lie though, this is the first time that I am logging into the game after getting promoted, and it does look pretty cool to see that top right corner right there with that beautiful golden border and the default portrait. Maybe I should go ahead and change that one up, but we are currently at an MMR of 5,413. Now, this is indeed on the North American server, and the reason why I'm playing on NA, even though I'm from Europe, is because, well, to be quite frank with you, it's quite a bit easier to break into Grandmaster League on the North American server than it is on Europe. I think on Europe right now you need right around 5.7k MMR or so, and on North America you need right around 5.4k. So there's no denying that it is a little bit easier just because there's a lot more professional gamers over in Europe than there are in North America. But still, I'm proud of my accomplishment right here. I'm happy to know that at the very least we can still proceed into the highest league that StarCraft 2 has. Now, here's one rule that I have tried keeping with myself that has helped me quite a bit while trying to climb up the ladder, and I'm still going to be keeping this one right now as well, and that is whenever I lose 3 matches in a row in the 1 versus 1 ladder, I take a little bit of a break. I think that's probably one of the biggest tips that I can give you if you're trying to improve in StarCraft 2. Obviously, the first one is to play every single day. If you are, not at the very least playing like, I would say at least about 10 games or so a day, it's going to be very tricky to improve. 10 games will probably take you about 2 to 3 hours. If you're going to play about 10 games a day, say about 50 or so a week, you are going to become significantly better from month to month. And that's really the thing about StarCraft 2 when you are trying to improve and when you're trying to, become a better player over time. But I have been trying to keep this rule of taking a bit of a break from the 1 versus 1 ladder whenever I lose 3 in a row. So you will oftentimes see me on the live stream as well, playing a little bit of co-op. I may play like an arcade game. I may do some multiplayer. At the very least, something different that will take my mind off of losing 3 in a row, because it's easily doable. And I've done this in the past as well, where you play, a very good ladder session one day, then you lose about 12 or so games the next day after. This has happened to pretty much everyone that's been trying to be competitive in anything. If you are feeling incredible, usually you're gonna be able to keep on climbing. But for example, for me, when I don't sleep particularly well, I find myself losing a ton of games just because I'm not well rested. For some reason, that's a massive influence to me personally. So I always try and at the very least sleep a decent amount of hours when I am trying to climb up on the ladder. But it's a different thing from person to person, right? Like a lot of pro gamers as well, they try to, you know, not necessarily sleep a ton before events, like not at the very least changed up their schedule from what they are used to doing. Whereas when I sleep a ton, I play significantly better. When I'm sleeping 10 hours a day, I play like a champion every single day. But obviously sleeping 10 hours a day is not really, you know, it's not really doable for the majority of the time. Now here's one trap that I'm not gonna be falling into. I'm not gonna like stop laddering right now. I see this a lot as well when people first get promoted to any league. They get scared and they don't want to play anymore. I mean, I don't really care so much if I jump out of it again, you know, hopefully not tomorrow, but in the near future. I wouldn't really mind it all too much. I'm still playing StarCraft 2 for fun. And this is something that you do have to keep in mind as well, right? It's easy to become really competitive and try and climb up and up and up. But if you're not having fun, you're not really, you know, enjoying yourself, it's going to be very difficult to improve. And obviously, I'm going to try and create the best gameplay that I can while still maintaining a high level of play. Anyway, I just wanted to go ahead and share this with you. I hope you enjoyed watching this video. If you did, make sure you hit that like button down below. So hopefully you can show your support that way. And if you're really enjoying it, you can always subscribe as well so you get a notification as soon as I upload more. I want to give a special shout out to the Patreon supporters. Thank you guys for supporting the channel. It helps me, you know, obviously stay independent and not really worry so much about several different things. So thank you guys very much. You're awesome. But for now, I want to thank you for watching. Have an amazing day, okay? Do not forget to smile, and I'll see you in the next one.